Good morning, everyone. Can we ignore the fact that my face looks like a trash bin today? Like I have a pimple right here. I look like a unicorn, but that's not the topic of the day. Like I've been wanting to make this video in a long time, but Milan weather, we love it. So in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you a couple of great tips you can use right from the comfort of your own homes to become fluent in English. To be honest, most of these pieces of advice I'm gonna give you today are also you can apply them and use them with other languages, so not only with English. But first thing first, my personal background with this language. As you may or may not probably understand by my accent, I am not a native American speaker. I'm Italian, born and raised in Italy, Milan to be precise. And the great thing is that I've never been to the United States actually, or the United Kingdom. I've always lived here in Milan, my city. We speak Italian all the time. The thing is that I've actually heard lots of people saying only way to become fluent and get a level where you're honestly 100% confident with this language and fluent as a native English speaker, you have to go to the country for a few months and speak their language there. I want to say that is not true. You can definitely learn another language in your home country without traveling, without spending any money, because it can be free, and maybe in your bed, because most of the tips I'm gonna give you today are actually doable from the comfort of your own bed, chilling on your couch learning another language, because that's what it is. When I first started this language journey, I didn't really know what to do or what to study. So here's what you're gonna need. First, an internet connection. Second of all, a piece of paper, a notebook, whatever you want, a computer if you prefer. Number three, guess what I'm gonna say? Exactly, time. Yes, I will never get bored saying that, but consistency is one of the key elements to learn pretty much anything actually, because without consistency, you can't go anywhere. So if you're ready, let's jump right into it. First thing is just surround yourself with English speakers. They can be real physical people if you're that lucky, but they can be music artists, vloggers, YouTubers, such as me, speakers, actors, movies, podcasts, every single one. And let's be honest, today is pretty easy to find American or English content on the internet. You literally open your phone and on TikTok there's someone speaking English, and that's an amazing opportunity. Don't miss it. Use the tools we have, and yeah, I'm talking about technology, to learn another language and to achieve that fluency. Also, when native English speakers speak very fast and fluently, you can actually understand them very easily. So first step is to find a piece of content you really enjoy. You enjoy a lot. I'm talking you could spend hours watching it. For me, for example, was plants, but it can be really anything. And so far so good, right? That was pretty much an easy thing to do. We like sports. We're gonna be watching lots of videos about sports. If we like cooking, we're gonna be watching lots of cooking shows. I don't know, interviews to famous chefs all over the world, things like that, right? But here's the most important thing. The thing is, what I want you to do is to repeat afterwards. I know it's a boring habit, but when you have this habit in your own mind, you'll finally get to the next level, which is to understand how native English speakers connect all the words together, link the sentences together. The more you listen, the more your brain gets used to listening to fast English speaking.
But you know what? I feel like Chick-fil-A was going to be a bust anyway, and I was going to falsely rate them. Everybody was going to be mad at me.
Because let me tell you, it's not really about fluency. Fluency doesn't really mean anything. It's all about connecting the words together, emphasizing the peaks and the lows of the words, and really get how native English speakers pronounce the sentences and their tone, the voice tone, is a really important component. Really knowing how native English speakers use their tone of the voice during conversations. That's really what they do actually. They tend to speak very quickly and they maybe mumble a little bit of the words they're saying, and they connect all together. But we do that in Italian too. In each language, you are used to contractions and reduction of the words. Let me give you just a little example. So first step, find a piece of content you enjoy a lot. Let's connect all of these words together. And the final product is find a piece of content you enjoy a lot. Like you connect of becomes a. Find a piece of content. And knowing how to do this really gets you to achieve and master your English. This is it. And when native English speakers pronounce these things very quickly and mumble all of these words together, the result is that us, as foreigners, we don't understand what they're saying. But when you get to the level where you listen to English on a daily basis, and now I'm talking like I'm referring to a minimum of 30 minutes per day, you get used to that and you'll finally be able to understand native. So 1, find a piece of content you enjoy. Second of all, repeat afterwards. I know, it's a stressing habit, it's a boring, but you can make it actually a little bit more fun. Like, you can also repeat the lyrics of songs you like the most, or like pause the interviews and repeat after the actors you enjoy listening to, and all this stuff. Like, the internet is full of content. Find the piece of content you prefer the most, and then practice, and practice more. Trust me, if you do this for at least 30 minutes a day, I think you'll be able to find and see results and improvements after 2 months. That's what I did actually. When 3 years ago I was starting to learn this language and master my English, I wanted to get to the next level and understand how native English speakers connected the words together. I felt a little stressed because I didn't understand what they were saying. But if you know what they're using, all these tricks become yours. That's the most important thing, in my opinion. Like, to know how native English speakers use the language actually. So this was actually it. There isn't a secret to fluency. You only have to practice a lot, because practice makes perfect, right? And remember, slow and steady wins the race. This phrase motivated me a lot. You don't have to win anything. You just want to become more fluent, and you're in the right place. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, because that would help me a lot. And like, maybe subscribe to this channel if you find it interesting. And you know what? If you want to see the improvements I've made in the language, staying in Italy, because I've never been to the United States, as I said, you can watch my first videos where like my English is not like this. My confidence levels are not like this, and my English was pretty much at like the basic English you learn. And like fluency wise, I wasn't at all like this. I've improved a lot and I'm very proud of that. So if you want to master your English in 2023, make sure to practice a lot, subscribe to this channel. I hope you just spend a nice day, and we'll see each other very soon actually, because there's another video in program which is so exciting. So thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!